Random Palk, and we're reviewing Wanderers from Wise, or Wanderers from East, wherever you're from, or however it's pronounced. And this is actually a really good game for NES, as long as you know what the hell you're doing in it. Of course, it's been so many years since I played this game, I'm kind of at a loss, but we're going to try to get something to it before that made a goddamn sense. Now, yeah, I know you spend all your money at the start, but the first thing you want to fucking buy is a sapphire ring, and there's a reason for that. You need to talk to the guy at the bar. He'll pay you $1,500 for the ring that you spent $1,000 on. That will allow you enough money to buy the beginning equipment. So that's why you want to buy that ring at the very start. Now, of course, the main point of this game is to fucking acquire all the fucking all the book supplies or East in order to fucking restore and balance to the land. Everything pretty much auto-equipped. I apologize for that. Fucking dogs are getting in the way. I got so many dogs I gotta deal with that it becomes a goddamn problem sometimes. Alright. Yeah, I got 7 dogs I gotta take care of, and they're not even mine, they're my fucking brothers. But I'm not getting into all that shit. Just remember, dog shenanigans. That's a shop where you can buy healing items. I want to do at least one review without dog interference, but apparently this is not that review. But anyway, there's supposed to be a fortune teller / hero type person you're supposed to talk to in this town. But apparently, I'm having trouble locating them. Maybe I just haven't gone far enough in the story yet. As you saw, that door just leads you back out the fucking same way. And talking to townspeople just gives you generic RPG style information. I will have to say I do like the music in this game. The music ain't bad. The graphics are okay for NES standards. But here's where the game takes a different approach than The Legend of Zelda. Because up till now, it seemed kind of like Chrysalis or Legend of Zelda. But this is where the game takes a different turn. The battle system in this game... You'll notice the battle system in this game is a lot like fucking Hide and Light. That explains why I was getting my ass kicked. I forgot to equip the gear. Gotta equip the armor and gear. Otherwise you'll just fucking die. That's why I was fucking up. But yeah, the combat system in this game resembles Hide Light. I know you probably heard of Hide Light before. Now the damage to the enemies in this game, you got to kind of hit them a little bit off center. Because if you don't hit them off center, then they'll just damage you or just knock you back. So you always want to make sure you're a little bit off center to them, otherwise they'll kill you just like fucking that. So yeah, and every time you die you lose a shitload of money and pretty much all your XP unless you leveled up. all of our armor and weapons. Okay, so if you die, you start completely over unless you save it, just like a regular game, alright? So yeah, anytime you die, you lose fucking everything you progressed unless you find a place to save it. Now, like a lot of these old school games, the most fucking annoying thing is all the townspeople that get in your way when you're trying to go somewhere. All I'm trying to do is go to that door and those fucking kids are in the goddamn way. So yeah, now we gotta buy the sapphire ring again. And there's an asshole in the fucking way while I'm trying to leave this fucking shop. Now, if you're an old school RPG fan, you should be used to that bullshit by this point. But even if you're used to it, it's still goddamn annoying. Get out of the way, goddammit, NPCs. Just gotta love the peaceful town music. But this time, let's do it right. Now, unlike Legend of Zelda and shit, just like High Life, there's a shitload of building up in this game. But trust me, it's not as bad as it seems. Because the levels in this game do go quickly. But this time, let's make sure we equip the shit. That way we're not fucking just running around getting our ass kicked like we were earlier. Now, as I said, there's supposed to be some fortune teller you talk to in this town to progress the story. Yeah, that's her. Talk to her, otherwise progressing the story is kind of not possible. But anyway, you gotta talk to the fortune teller. Then your first quest is go to the temple and try to find the Books of East, or Wise. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And you'll be returning to this town multiple times throughout the game. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there, but anyway, you'll be returning to this town many times. And that tall war, which is the best weapon you can buy, you can't get until later because for some reason the shop is sold out and you cannot purchase it even though it's a purchasable choice. I don't know why they did that, but fuck it. But anyway, the first thing you want to do is get a couple levels. I know it's boring as fuck, but the first thing you want to do is get a level or two from killing these fucking golems, or whatever the fuck they are. I always call them golems, because they kind of look like the golems from Shining Force. And the only way to heal in this game, the only way to restore your health besides an end, is you gotta stand motionless. If you're standing motionless, your HP will slowly restore. So if you're in a badass dungeon with horrible enemies, you want to stand motionless whenever you can, because it will restore your hit points. And that's the only way I know of to restore your health, unless you're fucking using a healing item. So yeah, you want to go to a safe spot, like away from the enemy, and just wait a moment, and your health will slowly regenerate. Now that's a highly important thing to remember. Besides, you gotta attack the enemies off angle. If you attack them directly ahead, they'll kick your ass. So if you attack them off angle like this, you can actually kill them. So it's like high glide in combat. I know I've mentioned that several times already. Fucking talking and dying, goddammit. So yeah. Other than that, there's not much else to say about this game. It's a Zelda-style game. I may play more of it in the future and actually make it somewhere. Because as I said, it is actually a really good game. It's one of the games I have fond memories of. And I have beaten it. So we may play this game seriously in the future. But this was just a look at it. this was just a quick look at Wanderers from Wise or Wanderers from East. But this is actually an excellent game for NES. If you like these type of games, but you wanted a different choice from Zelda, this game is definitely up your alley. If you like these adventure games but you didn't care or didn't want to play Zelda, this game would have definitely been a good choice back then for you. Hell, I would play this game again today if I had the time, but unfortunately I don't have the time. That's why this review is so short. Otherwise, I would play the entire fucking game. I may get around to that later. But anyway, if you like my videos, please subscribe. I haven't been getting shit for views lately. But then again, I can't complain because I know my videos have been pretty shitty lately. That's why I'm trying some new things, like my drunken gameplay. We'll see how well that works out. And I'm going to get back to Lunar Eternal Blue and Wizardry 8 and all that. We're going to get back to those reviews for the people that actually care about those. But anyway, I'm ending this review here, so y'all have a good night. And I'll do more on this game later on.